The Russian Prime Minister has visited the injured as a day of mourning was held for victims of the Moscow airport bombing. No one has claimed responsibility for the attack, but militant groups from the south are the main suspects. Moscow correspondent Norman Hermont reports.
Just hours after the bombing that killed dozens of people, Moscow's Domodedovo airport was back to business as usual. This small memorial, the only hint of the carnage inflicted just meters away. By design, security was much more visible.
Now, after it happened, of course, they've toughened security, but they probably should have thought about it earlier.
Investigators are still weighing several theories as to who detonated the bomb and how, but they believe Islamic militants will soon claim responsibility for the blast. Russia's tough-talking Prime Minister, Vladimir Putin, has paid a well-publicized hospital visit to some of those injured in the bombing. And he has vowed that whoever is behind this attack will suffer. I do not doubt that this crime will be solved, he said, and that retribution is inevitable.
If, as expected, this bombing is linked to Islamic militants from the North Caucasus, it will only add to a growing list of attacks that have brought bloodshed to the very heart of Russia. Time and time again, Russia's leaders have vowed to crush the militants. Time and time again, they've failed.
Analysts say this attack is just the latest evidence that the often brutal tactics used by Russia's security forces to target Islamic militants in the North Caucasus create a terrible backlash. But very few experts believe the politically popular tough stance in the Caucasus is going to change.
This is really a very sad and alarming thing to say about your country, but I can see no reason why Russia would become a more secure place.
It is almost inevitable. This attack won't be the last. Norman Hermont, ABC News, Moscow.